Hi, today I would like to make a sequence of yoga that can be helpful to relieve back pain, lower back pain, and also neck pain, which are very common, especially if you have a sedentary job and you work long hours on your desk on the computer. So we are going to get started, and you can come to a comfortable cross-legged position and close your eyes. For a moment, taking a few deep breaths, just getting that breathing going can help release stress and tension. So see if you can focus on a big inhale through the nose and a big exhale still through the nose, creating a good pace that you can keep throughout the practice. Let's take one more big breath in. As you exhale, gently open your eyes. Keep your hands on your knees. We are making circles with your upper body, coming down to the front and back. Nice and slowly, nice and gently. You'll notice if there is any tightness in your back. Go slowly, but see if you can go a little bit deeper each time you come around and switch direction, opposite direction. So you're bringing movement to your back muscles, and you start to warm up to find that little stretch, lengthening your muscles and coming up. Release both hands by your side. As you inhale, extend both arms over your head. Exhale, your right hand comes over your left knee, left hand behind you. Take a deep breath in, long spine, and exhale, twist. Look over your left shoulder. Coming up, both arms over your head. Exhale, left hand comes over your right knee, right hand behind you. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, twist. Look over your right shoulder. Coming up, both arms over your head. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right hand is coming down on the mat. Reach up with your left arm. Exhale, side stretch. So when you're going sideways, you're reaching over. You want to go lengthwise, keeping your glutes, both glutes on the mat, but reaching over. When you feel that nice long side here, now you can turn over and you bring your left hand down to the mat. And with both hands, you're going to go on a little walk in a semicircle all the way to the other side. Left hand on the mat, right arm over your head. Inhale, both arms over your head. Now your left hand is coming down, reach up, long, 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 and reach over. Keep your, especially your right glute on the mat, reach over. And then you're going to turn over, right hand on the mat, with both hands going all the way around. Right hand on the mat, left arm over your head. Inhale, both arms over your head. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower both arms by your side. Keep your fingers facing forward. Now you're going to bring your chest up. So it's a tiny little movement. It's not arching. Just bring your chest up and look up. And bring your chin back to your chest. Extend both arms over your head. Reach up. And this time both hands are coming down to the front. And if it works for you, walk your hands to the front. Nice and slowly. We're still warming up. Maybe even bring your forearms down and relax your upper body. Doesn't matter where you are. Where you are is exactly where you should be. Keep breathing. And as a rule of thumb, when you want to go a little bit deeper, you want to exhale. So your exhale helps you release tension, and maybe you can sink a little bit lower, finding a little bit more stretch in your muscles. And slowly roll up, all the way up. Roll your shoulders back. Now sit back. You bring both legs up. Your legs are crossed. With your hands, you grab opposite toes and roll over to hands and knees. See if you can make your way up to hands and knees. Shake out your legs. And now we're doing cat and cow. So for my arching, I like to put my toes curled under and then arching just up, look up. And for my rounding, flat feet around your spine, look at your belly button. Keep going at your own pace. Inhale, arching. Exhale, rounding. See if you can keep that one breath, one movement, so you decide when it's time to go from your cat to your cow. Coming to neutral spine position. Now you're looking over your right shoulder and you move your hips to the right side. Look over your left shoulder, move your hips to the left side. Keep it going. It's like a lateral cat and cow, side to side, side to side. And then you stay facing forward with your shoulders and you keep moving your hips, this time in a circular motion. It's as if you were drawing a circle with your hips. And you can go deeper and deeper, maybe all the way down to child pose, coming up and deeper and deeper. When you come up, it's called the dancing lion. So it's like a lion in the jungle, going the opposite direction. Moving your hips in a circle. So you're really warming up your entire body, activating your spine. Again, maybe all the way down when you come up, even like a little chest up, look up, without forcing it, without overarching, just getting your spine used to that arch movement. You can even drop your hips here a little bit. And coming back to hands and knees. Okay, we're doing thread the needle. As you inhale, extend your right arm over your head. As you exhale, right arm is coming down, right shoulder on the mat. Extend your left arm over your head, maybe even all the way up to the ceiling and all the way around. So I'm rotating my left arm because now my left hand is coming over my right leg, my right thigh. I'm just kind of open. Use that movement here, opening your left shoulder. So what I'm saying, use your hand to keep you steady, keep you in one line, and at the same time opening that shoulder up towards the ceiling. And then come back, left hand on the mat. As you inhale, extend your right arm over your head. Exhale, right hand is coming down. Left arm, same thing. Left arm over your head. Exhale, left arm is coming down. Left shoulder on the mat. Extend your right arm over your head, up to the ceiling. Now your right hand is coming around. So you see my right hand is coming over my left leg, left thigh. And then use that as a lever to open up your right shoulder even more towards the ceiling. Maybe even look up to the ceiling. Let your hand go. Right hand comes back on the mat. Inhale, extend your left arm over your head. Exhale, coming to all four. Take a deep breath. Now we're going up to downward facing dog. Curl your toes under. Lift your hips up and back. Now find your down dog. And you can walk your dog, pedaling your feet. So you're bending one knee after the other. So in your down dog, you want to make sure you have enough opening between your legs and your hands. Sometimes we tend to come too close, and so then you're going to have that little rounded back. But if you keep enough space between your hands and your feet, you're going to be able to keep your back straight. Don't worry about your heels. If your heels are coming up a little bit, that's totally normal. You can even bend your knees. So bend both knees here, tiny little bending, and you'll notice how your glutes are gonna shoot up to the ceiling. That's the movement that you want, anterior rotation of your pelvis. Now your back is really nice and straight, and your head is an extension of your spine. See now if you can extend both legs and maybe reach down with your heels to the mat. That's your down dog. Take a deep breath. Walking your feet to the front of the mat, step by step, little by little, landing in a forward fold. Relax your shoulders, your neck. Just stay here. You can also grab opposite elbows and allow gravity to take over, so your head is kind of like pulling down towards the floor. I'm sorry. Just let it drop, let it drop. You can nod yes with your head, shake no. No tension. Even when you think you're letting it all go, there may be a little tension here and there that you can let go even more. Take your time and breathe. Always keep that little gentle bend in your knees. That's how you're gonna be able to focus on your lower back. Release both hands by your side with a round spine, heavy head coming up one vertebrae at a time, and your head is the last one to come up. Roll your shoulders back, landing with your palms facing forward in Tadasana. Okay. We're going to do a very slow sun salutation, Surya Namaskar, with a little bit of changes to protect your back even more. Okay. So you're going to bring both arms over your head as you exhale, hands into prayer. Now both arms are going up again. Now what you can bend your elbows and place your hands just behind your head, behind your neck. Basically your hands are on your neck. Keep your elbows narrow. So the arching of the upper back is good for your back, but you want to protect it. So this way you're holding on to your head. Now arch your upper back. So you see my belly is in, my body here is straight. It's just your upper back. Look up. Extend both arms over your head. Exhale, fold forward. We're taking a half lift. Inhale, chest up. Your back is straight. Exhale, fold forward. Right foot steps back to lunge. Left foot steps back to down dog. Downward facing dog. Feet together, hips up. Take a deep breath. Coming up on your tippy toes, round your spine like a body wave. Come forward to a high plank. Straight body. Now we're going back to down dog. So your hips are coming up and back. Downward facing dog. Coming up one more time. Tippy toes, round your spine. Come forward to high plank. Now you can do the Chaturanga, which means you're bringing your chest down to the mat. But especially if you have lower back problems, I would encourage to bring your knees down first. And then from here, you can come down to Chaturanga. Okay? I'm just going to show you one thing. If you are up in high plank, you can do the Chaturanga, but you have to make sure you're coming down with a straight body. Because that's why I said, if you're going down like this, then I'd rather have you bring your knees down first. Keep that body nice and straight and then down. Or last demonstration here, chest to the mat. Inhale, up dog. Same thing, up dog, your hips are off the ground. If it's too much for you, you just do a tiny little cobra. No problem leaving your hips on the mat. Okay? If you do full up dog, your hips are off the mat. And from up dog, going back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Right foot steps forward to lunge. Stay here for a moment. Left hand stays on the mat. With your right arm, you're making a big full circle, coming up to the front, up to the ceiling, and all the way around. As your right hand is coming down on the mat, with your left foot, be ready. Big step to the front of the mat. Fall forward. Inhale, reverse swan, arms out and up. Exhale, hands into prayer and by your side. Okay, we're doing the left side. Inhale, extend both arms over your head. Exhale, hands into prayer. Inhale, both arms up. Bend your elbows, hands behind your neck. Keep your elbows narrow. I'm just turning to show you. You keep facing the front of the mat. Arch your upper back. Inhale, coming up straight, both arms over your head. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, half lift, chest up. Exhale, fall forward. Left foot steps back to lunge. Right foot steps back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Coming up on your tippy toes, round your spine. Come forward to high plank. Stay here. Take a deep breath. And back to down dog. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Coming up one more time. Tippy toes, round your spine. Come forward to high plank. Now Chaturanga. So you can go down, Chaturanga, and up dog. So up dog, your hips are off the mat. Or if you're coming all the way down to the mat, coming up to cobra, curl your toes under, hips up and back to downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward to lunge. Right hand stays on the mat. With your left arm making a big full circle going all the way around. As your left hand is coming down on the mat, right foot big step to the front of the mat. Fall forward. Inhale, reverse swan, arms out and up. Exhale, hands into prayer and by your side. Very good. We're doing one more standing series and then we are going on the mat for final stretches. From here, this time we're going to chair, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, swipe the floor, coming up to chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, half lift, chest up. Exhale, fall forward. Right foot steps back to lunge. Left foot steps back to plank. You can go to plank. That's also strengthening exercise for your back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath. Right foot steps forward to lunge. We're coming up to warrior two. Left heel is coming down. With your arms, you're doing a reverse windmill coming up, warrior two. Extend your right knee, both arms over your head. Pivot your right foot facing the long side of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, hands to the mat. Fall forward. Take your time. Again, release tension from the lower back. Inhale, half lift, chest up, straight back. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, reverse swan, arms out and up. Pivot your right foot facing the front of the mat. Bend your right knee, warrior two. Extend your right knee, look over your right hand, hinge forward. We're going to triangle. So imagine that someone is pulling you from your right hand, and then right arm is coming down, left arm up. Now here you want to open your shoulders wide. Really, your left shoulder is directly stacked over your right shoulder. It's that opening that is helping you with your back. So you really want to open those shoulders with the next inhale, coming up all the way up, reverse triangle. Now coming up all the way up, right arm is coming down, left arm over your head, and you're gonna twist your body. You can bring your left foot a little closer if it feels better to you. But what I want to do here is like this twisting. The twisting that is really good for your back. Okay, so your arms are parallel to the floor. Then we're going back, left arm up, right arm up. One more time, we're twisting, right arm down, left arm over your head. Twist your shoulders. Now with your left hand, you're reaching down. And you can bend your right knee because it's a long journey here. With your left hand to go down, so you bend your right knee, you can stay on your fingertips, and your right arm comes over your head. Take a deep breath. Now right hand is coming down. You can bring your left foot a little bit closer to pyramid pose. And now here you're gonna bring your right toes a little bit like up like this and come forward. Coming back, your toes are coming up and forward a few times. And keep your hips nice and straight in one line. Bend your right knee, little step forward with your left foot, fall forward. Inhale, reverse one, arms up and up. Exhale, hands into prayer and by your side. Okay, we're doing the other side. From Tadasana, bend your knees, swipe the floor, coming up to chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, half lift, chest up. Exhale, fall forward. Left foot steps back to lunge. Right foot steps back to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath. Left foot steps forward to lunge. Coming up to warrior two. Right heel is coming down with your arms, reverse windmill. Coming up all the way up, warrior two. Make sure your belly is in, your tailbone is tucked under. Shoulders are up, arms parallel to the floor. Extend your left knee, both arms over your head. Pivot your left foot facing the long side of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive. Hands to the mat. Fall forward, let it all go. Take a moment. Inhale, half lift, chest up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, reverse one, arms out and up. Pivot your left foot facing the front of the mat. Bend your left knee, warrior two. And keep your shoulders directly over your hips. Extend your left knee, look over your left hand, hinge forward. See, as if someone is pulling you from your left hand. Your upper body is like divided. Your hips stay here, your upper bodies come forward. Left arm comes down, right arm over your head. Open your shoulders wide. Keep your belly in. Doesn't matter, you don't have to go all the way down. Rather stay up, but keeping that opening in your upper body. With the next inhale, coming up, chest up, all the way up. Reverse triangle. Now coming to the front, arms up. Left arm goes down. I always have to adjust my right foot a little bit. Right arm over your head and twist your shoulders. Open your shoulders. See, like a big twist here. And then you go back, right arm down. Right arm, oh my God. Right arm up, left arm comes up in front of you. One more time. Left arm down, right arm over your head. Open your shoulders wide. Now with your right hand, you're reaching down. It's a big journey here. Bend your left knee if you need to. Right hand is coming down. Adjust your right foot even more if you need to. And open your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Left hand is coming down on the mat. You're in a pyramid pose, which means that your feet are a little bit closer to each other. Now move back and your toes are coming up. And then move forward, your right heel is coming up. Left toes are coming up. Right heel is coming up a few times. And then little tiny step forward, forward. Inhale, reverse swan, arms out and up. Exhale, hands into prayer and by your side. Okay, good, shake it out. We're going down on the mat. So you come to the front with your feet a little wider, like about, the distance of your mat. So your feet are on the mat, on the edge of the mat, and your toes are open. You can bring your hands into prayer. We are going to squat down to deep squat malasana. Squat down. All the way down if it works for you. Be mindful of your knees. If it's too much for your knees, find another way to come down or just bring your hands down. Now, if you are here in your malasana, see if you can keep a straight back, chest up, and then you bring your hands behind you, sit back, and shake out your legs. Okay. Then cross your feet. We're gonna roll over, hands to the front, feet to the back. Downward facing dog, take a deep breath. Now you're going to bring your right leg up to three-legged dog. Bend your right knee, bring your right knee to the nose. Hold it up, right knee to the nose. 2 more times, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Last time, inhale up. Now coming to the front, the lower part of your right leg is coming on the mat for pigeon. Now you're probably thinking, pigeon, that's for hip opener. But it's also good for your back. I'm going to show you now. We're going to walk those hands to the front and coming to sleeping pigeon. So you're going to feel relief in your lower back. And slowly coming up back to pigeon. Sit on your right glute. Now your left leg is coming around. And guess what? We are twisting again. Another good pose for your back. Left hand goes behind your right arm over your head on the outside of your left knee. Twist your shoulders. Now here sometimes, for me most of the time, my back is gonna make a little sound, like a little crack, releasing like that tension that builds up in your spinal cord. Very nice. Facing the front of the mat, you're gonna sit back, shake out your legs, and then cross your legs again. We're doing the other side. Hands to the front, roll over, back to downward facing dog. And left leg comes up. Left leg comes up. Bend your left knee to the nose. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, left knee to the nose. 1 more time up. Coming to the front, the lower part of your left knee comes on the mat for pigeon. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Walk your hands to the front. Rest your forehead on your hands. So of course here you're also opening your hips, which somehow it's all connected. So it also brings peace to your lower back. And slowly coming up. Sit on the left side. Right leg is coming all the way around. Right hand goes behind you, left arm over your head on the outside of your right knee. twist your shoulders, look over your right shoulder. Again, here we are really opening your chest. So you want to twist and open your chest. Good. Facing the front of the mat, sit back, shake out your legs, coming to a cross-legged position. Now here, your hands are going behind you. If it works for you, we're gonna try to lift the hips up. So your fingers are facing forward. You're gonna lift your hips up. Your knees are coming down, chest up, look up, take a deep breath in. And then you bring your chin into your chest first and you sit back. Shake out your legs. Now bring the soles of your feet together. Butterfly, Baddha Konasana. Grab your toes, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, fall forward. You can use your hands to kind of like pull your chest closer and your forehead kind of dropping down. And then allow gravity to take over, finding as much space here in the back between your vertebrae. And slowly roll up, roll your shoulders back. Extend both legs out. We're gonna roll back flat on the mat. Bend your right knee into your chest. Left hand grabs the right foot. Right knee, bring it down to the left side. Look over your right shoulder. And breathe. Let it all go. Drop. No tension. Everything is like let go completely. Both knees into your chest. Extend your right leg. Grab your left knee with your right hand. Come down to the right side. Look over your left shoulder. Let it all go, like completely. Let go, completely relaxed. Both knees into your chest. Open your legs a little wider in a happy baby. Rock side to side. Now here, optional, you can grab your feet from the instep. You can either stay in your happy baby or grab your feet from the instep and extend one leg at a time. Or even both legs out at the same time. Take a deep breath in, final stretch. Let your feet go, allow your legs to come forward. Hold on to your inner thighs, bend your knees. Bring the soles of your feet together in a supine butterfly. See if you can keep your back flat. So maybe avoiding arching of the back. Keep it as flat as possible. Maybe you have to engage your abdominal muscles here a little bit. You can keep your hands on your inner thighs, kind of like finding even more length. For me, when I put my hands here, it feels like it's stretching my lower back even more. And extend both legs out. Beautiful. Both knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug, rock side to side. Extend your right arm over your head. Roll over. So now your arm is there as a little pillow. Lift your chest up. Make your way back to a comfortable sit. Even if it was a short sequence, I like to end with an Om, which you can join me if you wish. Take a deep breath in together. Om. Bring your hands on your forehead for good intentions, on your mouth for kind words, on your chest for a loving heart. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.